Hi everyone, this is Yomshon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is one of those projects that I'm very excited about because I've really postponed this project several times to the extent that I couldn't even talk about it anymore because I was so ashamed of myself for not starting before now. There's no perfect timing for anything. You just have to start, and when you start, you will be able to perfect your craft along the way. So what's this YouTube channel about? This YouTube channel is all about me sharing my experience with people who might be inspired by my life experience and all that. When I'm talking about life experience, that doesn't mean that I've gone through the worst or I've gone through the bad or something like that. No, I've just gone through life differently than every other person. And I feel like if I'm able to share my experience and I'm able to hear back from you guys, together we'll be able to learn from each other and just grow together. Because a lot of people don't even know that they are enough. And I want to tell you right now, regardless of where you are, what you are doing, what you have going on, you are extremely enough. When you know you are enough, you won't have to go and look for yourself in someone else, because a lot of people go around looking for themselves in another person, in a relationship or in friendship or in cars. Those things are nice. But when you are already enough, you know that you are who you are. Like, this is who I am, regardless of where I am, who I'm with, what I have. Just know that I'm enough. Every other thing will now become a bonus, which is where I feel like everybody should be at. For me, I believe that I'm in that space where I'm able to be myself. And when we're talking about being yourself, that doesn't mean that you go to someone else's house, you go and make a bar. When they tell you to feel at home, that doesn't mean that you go and open their fridge and start opening, But what I'm trying to say is, when you know that your value is innate, it can't be taken away. If anybody is coming into your life, they are coming into your life as a bonus. If anybody is living your life, oh yeah, it's cool. It was a good time. So that's the type of being yourself and being able to know that you are enough that I'm talking about. This YouTube channel is just to shed light on everything that I feel like we already know. They always say men don't talk, but when men talk, men appear weak. So I feel like if we are able to create a space for ourselves, which is more like a community like this YouTube channel, you're able to come here and just listen to what I'm about to share with you, and you know that you are not alone in whatever struggle you are going through. It may not be the same thing, it may not be the same situation, we may not be going through the same thing, but if you know that you are not alone, this guy has his own thing, this other person have their own thing going on, and whatever you are going through will now be more like, okay, I think this is normal. Because a lot of YouTube videos really helps me to get through so many moments of my life that I feel like I had a lot of questions and there was nobody to ask. But when you are able to listen to your fellow human being sharing their own experience and be like, oh, I've been through this, and this was what got me through it, I feel like that way you are able to feel more comfortable with yourself and just be like, okay, yeah, this is not the end of the world. I'll probably get through it, like this guy said he did get through it. So this is just to empower most of us, including myself, because empowerment is all we need right now. There are so many sources of disempowerment out there right now. Like, I love cars and I want to drive nice cars, but I don't want it to be my part of my identity and be like, okay, yeah, let's assume that you're driving a Lamborghini Urus and all that, then you crash the car, boom, you're not able to step out anymore because you feel like people are going to look at you less. I mean, in this our society, they might look at you less, but if you don't look at yourself less, that is all that matters. So we're talking about self-identity, knowing who you are, being able to be comfortable in your own skin and in your own light, so that you can live a better and relaxed life. Because as a man, trust me, if you're not relaxed and you're anxious about what is next for you, it's normal to worry about those things, but worrying about them too much for too long is going to take more away from you than it's going to hurt your life. I just believe that we should live a relaxed life while we figure out or navigate through our life, difficulties. How will I describe my channel in 3 words? This guy, you like attention. Meet my dog. His name is Trust. Self-development, that is number 1, because that means a lot to me. I'm not even going to lie. Because if you're not able to develop yourself, no matter how much money you're making, trust me, sooner or later you just be frustrated that, okay, yeah, it's just be as if you're not moving. Secondly, being able to be in abundant mindset. Imagine you being who you are and you keep the door to your heart open, knowing that whoever comes is welcome, as long as they match your energy. Because all ship ends, relationship, friendship, whatever shape it ends. As long as your identity is within you and not in any relationship you have with others, you'll be able to reach everybody well, regardless of if they are with you or they are moving on with their life. Because trust me, at some point in our life, everybody needs to move on. Last but not the least, authenticity. God, being able to embrace yourself just as you are while you develop yourself into the person you want to be. is the key to everything. Show up as yourself. Sometimes it's hard, I'm not even going to lie to you, and most times, most of us don't even know who to be. We don't even know ourselves that well. These days, people are actually not like willing to give people feedback anymore. If you have one or two people that you can ask like, oh yeah, constructive feedback, because there's constructive feedback and there's destructive ones that will just destroy your ego for no reason. So if you have one or two people that can actually, give you feedback about how they perceive you and all that, it helps you in being able to understand yourself, who you want to be, and being able to be comfortable with who you want to be. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this first video of mine. Expect more fire on the way because we're about to dive into the real thing.